And there we go. Let us get started. Excuse me, I will be playing with the volume a little bit here. I didn't really have time to fully set the volume and everything before I started, because work ran a little late today. Happens. So I was kind of behind everything. But that's okay. It happens. We're all just happy to be here. Like always. Okay. Last thing we did was talk to the Crimson Ores, and we got a bunch of Crimson Ore missions.
Maker's blessings upon you, Warden.
As for what they are, well, let us take a quick look. Let's see. We still don't know where that is. Let's see, what's this? Got some, we need toxin extract, whatever. 4 letters. Cool. Wow, we got some stuff to do. Oh well, it's okay. Alright, we got Zevi here.
No, I think not.
No, I think not. He's got a very nice French accent. It's amusing to me.
So, if mother is true, Morrigan, does that mean that the legends of her many daughters are as well?
To be honest, I have no idea. I've never met any sister of mine, nor has my mother spoken.
But it could be true, yes? At least there could have been others like you.
Long ago, perhaps? Why?
We have legends of witches in Antiva. One that tells of the rock. Home in the Pellery swamps.
And? You thought I might know this woman?
If one legend can be true, why not another? Who knows how many Morrigans are scattered about Thedas, hmm?
It's not something I'd like to contemplate.
Oh? You do not appreciate a little competition.
Silence, elf. It is none of your concern.
Silence, elf. Interesting. So we've got past, well, potential past people. Always intriguing. All right. There's something to do in this warehouse, apparently. So let's see what we can get here. This to me smells like a trap.
I won't take the blame for this one. This was bad from the start. No way he was here to deal. Thanks. I ain't sticking around to see how this turns out.
We'll definitely have to be here for something else. Well, we got a body bag. Do I know why we have this body bag? No. Whoops. What's up, Carnalicus? This is Dragon Age Origins. BioWare turn-based game, kind of. It's like an action-y turn-based game. Did you ever... Are you familiar with... Okay, you do know it? Awesome. I love most BioWare games. So... no surprise that I wanna deal with this. Well, thank you. What are you up to? Carnalicus, you always pop in and disappear. Let's see, what else have we got? Got several things to do here. Oh, isn't that the worst? I like drying some dishes.
Me! It's not my fault! Yeah, they got to learn not to mess with...
All those poor dishes. Honestly, I'm so happy to, well, I'll be happy when I have a dishwasher later on. I currently do not have a dishwasher, so I just have mine air dry. Actually.
Tell me, was the Tower of Magi everything you thought it would be?
Abominations running rampant, Templars ready to slaughter every mage in sight. Yes, it rather met all my expectations.
You don't think you might have been better off getting your training there, instead of whatever your mother taught you?
You're right. My mother didn't nearly have as many abominations running about. That certainly would have improved my education.
I'll give you that one.
I'm so relieved.
I love their bantering.
Yes? All right. Let me take a look. No, I can't believe this. I won't.
Nobody seems to believe us. No, I won't believe this. Whoa.
As there is but one world.
Wait, do we have multiple bodies to dump here? Oh no, we do not have any more bodies to dump. Oh, that is still telling me to dump some bodies there.
The deep dark before dawn.
Anything new on the Chantry? No, there is not.
All men are the work of our nature.
All men! All of them. Every single one.
Message for you, milady.
Who?
More things to deliver. Goodbye.
Just walk out. Message for you, my lady. We need more for that. Eliminate criminals. Pearls before swine. Okay, guess we're going to the Nod Noble Tavern. Okay. I was like, wait, did I put my bow back in my hair after I went to, once I went outside? I did. How sad I would have been if I didn't have my green bow. I would have had to get up. Nobody wants to get up.
So, you met this good one.
You hear about the note? Maybe we have some things we can talk about.
Hey.
Just see the conversation.
Hey, thank you for the follow there, business fish.
Zevran, is it? You are Talisan's responsibility. Other crows may try to kill you, but in my eyes, you're already dead. So, you are of no notice. But the warden here, she is of great interest to me. I can't stress enough that I wasn't hired to do anything. An associate was, and he's failed. And failed badly.
Hey, it's failed.
I'd like to see you do any better.
Do you take me for a fool? That's a contract I'd never take. A client can always hire more help if the job isn't done the first time. But I am hoping we can make sure that doesn't happen.
I've only heard of the one time the entire House of Crows was hired for a job. A princely sum changed hands and an entire noble family died. Not one soul survived. Ignacio has the right of it. Generally, it is one master, one job.
Ferelden is a busy place. Blight, civil war, other mayhem. Lots of people not getting along. Sometimes they really don't get along. Maybe want to do something about it. The people that handle that sort of thing can get real busy. You could say that. Not many people we can turn to. So, someone that's crossed our path and lived, well, maybe they could help out. Make some coin. Everyone wins. I hand you a scroll. You read it, you learn about someone interesting. If you find out something happens to him, something unfortunate, then if we talk again, I give you money for letting me know. You don't like what's on the scroll, don't do anything. Maybe he has an accident and someone else tells me all about it. You can never be too careful. Can you blame someone for being circumspect?
I love how it's just like, I hand you a note. The note tells you of some person. If they happen to, I don't know, fall down the steps, break their neck, set on fire, and then float away in a river, well, that's something I would love to hear about. But of course, if you do not know this person and have no reason to get to know this person, I'll just toss the note. I don't care.
There you go. Makes for fine reading.
You're a cautious little weasel, Ignacio. What's your angle? If you're playing us false...
My dance is not for you. I need to be real honest sometimes. And I can say I haven't asked anyone to do anything. I've just given someone something interesting to read.
And you think that will save your hide when they nail it to a wall?
You are already dead in my eyes, Horsan. Take care that I don't learn otherwise. If that's all, luck be to you.
Well, we were actually going to go take care of this guy anyway. So actually, it works in our favor. We are the nerdy assassins, and we will assassinate the nerds. All of them. Every single one. Yes. Dwarvencraft. Every time we walk past Gorham, we're gonna hear about his Dwarvencraft. Oops. That's what I wanted to do. We got that, we got that, we got that. I was about to say, I'm impressed we haven't gotten into a fight yet. Then we get into a fight. I just had to consider opening my big fat mouth. Well, that's okay. Lots of enemies somewhere in here. Los banditos! This is gonna hurt. We have eliminated the bandit scum. Go. 2 chests, I. Oh, excuse me. I'm hiccuping again. We know.
Perhaps I could have a try at that.
Nope. You cannot, Zevron. Cause you need more levels before you can open that thing. It's a trouble spree, and my philosophy: lockpick all the items.
Mate, you walked into the wrong neighborhood. Get him. Do it quick. Don't want to disturb the boss.
Dear me, what's happening? Away with you! Oh well, another
Loot all the people, so we get all the stuff. We are looting horns. We take all the shit.
I'm afraid not.
Because we're some
I knew
whores.
it would be easy.
A whore, a whore, a whore. Last request. Blood mages in the city? Oh, heaven forbid.
Let me be. Let me be.
Let me be. Let me be. Either way. Ba da 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 da. Da 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 da.
What business would the mighty Grey Wardens have with a man like me? Oh? What was this about? I worried this might happen. I hoped it wouldn't be you who came for me. I have no choice. Forgive me, Warden, but I cannot go back with you.
We are not alone.
As you desire.
I
Cool.
approve.
All complete.
It's funny because all he had to do was give us the supplies and that would have been it. you know. It's okay. Let's see, what else we got? I think we're done right here. I believe, at least. And we move on forward. Yes. Next is the dark alley. We'll make our way to the deserted place soon enough. You know, just, you know, a time or 3 ago. I just don't feel like dealing with mages just yet. We'll deal with them later. Wind crate, chest.
Looky here. Looks like our marks are saving us a trip. How thoughtful. Kill them. We'll sort through the loot after.
Kill them. I need to remember to actually, like, berserk faster into battles.
Tis too easy.
Where to?
At 2, we go to this chest 2.
It is done.
Thank you. These hooded couriers, I feel like we're gonna have to go see them all later. So I feel like there's a hooded courier mission. Somewhere. You have to go see them all. Oh well, we can do it later.
I'm sure you have your own.
Yeah, because their slot's still right there, so. And we get into a random encounter. Wonderful! Glass phylactery, eh? Break it!
This won't take long.
And so I shall.
I still remember my first battle.
Alistair got that kill. Boo! Daddy is supposed to get the kill. The dead coat of arms, eh? Oh, boo. A lever, a chest. $5 says we're gonna step through here and we'll be ambushed.
Couldn't we all just get along? No? So I shall. As you desire. And so I shall, as you desire. There you go.
It cannot be done.
Well, rip. Okay, so we have 2 things to come back here and do. Oh wait, no, this was just a random fight, never mind. Lame. I hate that we keep getting these random encounters and then we just end up, like, not being able to do anything because, well, we're not going to be able to go back to it. Oh well.
Couldn't we all just get along?
Oh, a thug minion and a thug. A quaint hovel.
How delightful!
Hello, Tanya.
Yes. All right. Let me take a look.
And then she's gonna say, "Oh no, she didn't." I was expecting to be like, "I don't believe you." Door of a blood mage's relative. Let's go to this quaint hovel, shall we?
Oh no.
Look, I appreciate that you brought me to see my sister, and that you, well, that you were there to talk me down after we left. You're a true friend. I just wanted to tell you that. That we are. I have your back. You know that, right? Well, now that that's out of the way, ask away.
Okay.
Sadly not.
Looks like we'll have to be back here for something later. Something later! I believe we finished a mission or 2 or 3 or 4 or 7. Alright, let's go to the deserted building. And hunt blood mages. How do I treat injuries? Ah. That is how you treat injuries.
All done. Marvelous. And so I shall.
love how we kind of just poke them to death. We're just like, and step. Just every time without fail, we just, and step. A canary, eh? What in God's name is that thing? Really? He doesn't have any shinies? I'm kind of sad. Oh well. Zevron's probably going to die.
Of course.
Less probably and more like he's going to die.
And so I shall.
You got blood on me, I hate that. No, I think not.
No, I think not. That.
Perhaps I could have a try at that.
What shall we do?
You lied to me.
Come, let's have a move on. So I
Let us end this!
Well, this is certainly a
Perhaps
place.
I could have a try at that.
Damn it, Zevron, you just never have the skills to pay the bills. How close are you to a level up? Like, not. Ugh. Let me guess, locked.
I'm afraid not.
That's what I thought.
No, I think not.
No, I think not. That right there is a trap.
Well, all right.
Like I said, that was a trap.
Oh, is that right? Of course. As you desire. Help! I don't want to die.
Watch now.
Lovely. How dare you! Oh, yes! As you desire. Of course. As you desire.
I'm surprised Zevron did not die again. I mean, it's Zevron, so... Weapons, money, weapons, money. At some point, we will have to come back through here just to open all these chests and everything, but, like, whatever.
Couldn't you all just get along? No? Well, all right.
I didn't realize they had dropped cummy yummies everywhere. That's new. And everybody dead. So you walk on this and you slip, most likely. Like Morrigan is.
Perhaps I could have a try at that.
Severin, I swear to God. Zevi, Zevi, Zevi.
I know not how you have survived thus far. Is it luck or providence? No matter. You will not survive this!
Couldn't we all just get along? No?
Morrigan grew a level.
Shall we compete for points? This really gets the blood pumping.
Really gets the blood pumping. Daily battery.
I have finished.
Battle steel. Magister shield. Let's see. What is this Magister shield? If I remember correctly, it is willpower. Sure, we'll give you that, Zevi. +2 constitution, eh? Yeah, sure. There you go. Perfect. Oh, we took out the blood mages in this area. Now we're going to the Pearl.
There's no broth. Or is there?
That is a very good question, Alistair. Why do they call it a brothel? Because there is no broth. You know?
That scamp Kylon sent you, right? Glad he hasn't forgotten about us.
I will give you a chance to leave quietly.
He's brazen up. Someone needs to put you in your place.
With you now, and be glad I only took from you your gold. And look who we have here. Come to apologize for leaving me bereft of my lord husband and then vanishing without a trace.
You know it was just business, Isabella. Business that turned out well for you, I see. You inherited the ship, I take it.
I suppose I never did like the greasy bastard, and the siren treats me far better than she ever did him.
Indeed. This is Isabella, Queen of the Eastern Seas and the sharpest blade in Lomerin. And Isabella, my dear, you will no doubt be amused to discover that I am traveling with a Grey Warden.
A Grey Warden? Charmed.
Charmed.
I assume you saw that little drama, and none of these poor brutes has ever proven a match for me. They are too clumsy and predictable. I fight with quickness and wit, rather than with brute force and strength. I call myself a duelist because I honed my skills in duels with warriors I encountered over the years. An unusual request, coming from a fearsome slayer of Darkspawn. I am flattered that you wish to learn from me, sweet thing. But I have watched you, and you seem to lack a particular grace that is required. You are accustomed to doing battle a certain way, yes? I can teach you some basics. Perhaps you can pass it on to someone who might be interested in what I have to offer. I do, however, wish to get to know my potential student better, so we shall call for a drink, and you will honor me with a game.
Okay.
Have you ever played Wicked Grace? It is easy to learn, but difficult to master. You must watch your opponent's moves as carefully as your own. Before we start, the cards must be shuffled. Shall I, or would you like to? Good. Go ahead, then. Are you done yet? 5 cards each to start with, and may the cleverest player win. Ah, a wonderful card for me. You certainly have quick reflexes. I'm quite impressed. And as for me cheating, well, the game does not matter. I just wanted to see if you could outwit me. You have proven yourself quick and resourceful, and I would be honored to pass my skills
catching her
on to you.
cheating is what you need.
Come, we will need some space for this.
Yeah. Let's see. I can level up Alistair. Restore stamina. I would like to get closer to Holy Smite, personally. Let's get that 36, 25.
Turn around and walk, stranger. This affair is for White Falcons only. Get a load of this guard. You're telling us what to do? You have a point there. Man, let's clear out. Don't want to get on Locane's bad side, do we?
Tell Carlon I owe him one.
Don't want him to be a man on the way. Hello, Sangha.
Welcome to the Pearl. I'm Sangha, the proprietor. Have a seat, get comfortable, and tell me what you need. Every one of my people here is a skilled craftsman, and don't let anyone tell you different. You'll have to go one at a time, I'm afraid. Our rooms aren't quite big enough to share between so many. But we can discuss that in a moment. So what would you like me to show you? The men or the women? Or some of both, if you prefer.
Wow. I'd like to see some women.
Wait here. Now, before you choose one, let me remind you of the guild rules. You see these lovely gentlemen by the door? If you don't play nicely with my people, these boys will have words with you. You'll pay up front, 40 silver. I'm getting tired of throwing soldiers off the pier for forgetting their coin. We're a craft hall, not a public charity. So, shall I let you get acquainted? Go ahead and choose then.
I like this one.
Right this way.
Rawr.
This is my first time. What? Really?
Hot.
Cannot be.
Another Grey Warden supporter.
Not just a supporter, Peyton. That's a Grey Warden. She's the one Arl Howe is looking for.
Our trap landed a Warden? You've got one chance to surrender. For what it's worth, I believe you. Not that I particularly care. We're not common guards, Warden. We're Howe's elite. Shavra, Tenant, and Jarvie, let's kill ourselves a Warden.
Danger approaching.
Shall we compete for points?
Well, that was easy. We'll have to apologize to the proprietor for murdering some people in the back, but, meh.
Micah Chantry, Templars, whoever, save me! I didn't mean to kill him! Micah Chantry... I could have handled it. Thanks.
It cannot be done.
I think I need to go hide somewhere.
I think I need to go hide somewhere. I'll have to come back here later. And we'll definitely come back into a lot of places later once we're a higher level because, well, yeah. Alright, we got some things to do in the market district once again. Let's see. We definitely need to go stop by Blackstone Irregulars.
I was hoping I'd find you. I heard about the Pearl. I don't know how, but you got them to leave with no fuss at all. The Pearl's workers will...
Nobody gives orders to my men but me. A little lesson in respect is in order.
I see. Don't bother sparing these louts. Things are about to get messy.
Wow, we actually died. Rip me for not paying attention. LOL. I think it's about time we increase our elf. Or everything else.
And people actually voluntarily attack you. Are they just stupid? Here's the payment I promised. I might have more work if you're interested.
If people
But I'm heading back to the market
voluntarily
district.
attack you,
Back alleys are
they're
just
just
too dangerous for me.
stupid. Yeah, I fully agree with you. So I guess now's the best time to explain what the injury kits are for. So if you look here, we've got a broken bone, which is a penalty to our dexterity. So our natural dexterity here, it says 31. Now let's just pop that. Cures that, and now our dexterity is 34. So it was a -3 to dexterity. It's just one of those things where it's just like... Need expert combat training. Which we're not going to get for a bit. Let's see. All that requires expert master combat training. and dexterity. Okay, that's cool. Excellent. Perfect striking. I'm gonna throw it in final blow for now. God, Tevron, you're so far behind. Alright, guess there's only one place to go, and that's this way. But yeah, anyway, occasionally when you're, well, not occasionally, so when you die, you will have a injury, and you have to heal that injury, and you heal it by using an injury kit. I mean, you don't have to, it's just the more times you die...
me, eh, Warden? I would prefer to fight
whatever.
with honor, but over scum like you, I'll take any victory I can.
Get along. No.
Let me kill this idiot. It's the laundry. Well, off with his head, whatnot. There we are.
Maker, how am I gonna get all this blood out?
Trust me, girl, I asked the same question. How am I ever gonna get this blood out? Bleach. Bleach and a prayer, yo. Please let me get the blood out. It just doesn't work, unfortunately. Prayer is just... the iron concentration, you just can't get it out with a prayer. You gotta get a scrub-dub-dub. Scrubbity-dubbity-dub. Yo. Okay. We gotta drop ourselves some bodies real quick.
Magic exists to serve man and
Those stung with 100 arrows.
Thank you. Nothing there for now. Well, I've had nobody questions the fact that we're just dumping bodies there. Oh, man!
The client is very pleased. Come back soon.
Good to see you back. I've got complaints in the Nord Noble Tavern that some mercenaries have invaded. Nothing violent has happened. The sellswords are probably just disturbing the nobles' rarefied conversation. Just drum the louts out of there. The barkeep doesn't mind some blood. Or sport, as she called it. The captain said Denham won't miss a few dead mercenaries. Do what you will, and good luck.
Okay. How was our next location anyway? As well, yeah, we had to go in here for two reasons. One, we have to go talk to Ignacio, let him know we murdered that we found the target. We did not murder, he just had an accident, you know, with a blade and stuff. Anyways. Hello.
What can I get you, stranger?
Nod and leave.
Maker's blessings upon you, Ward.
We didn't finish. Trial with crows. Stones are regular. Well, we have to go to Lake Calenhead anyway. For several reasons. Yeah.
What are you looking at? We're the Crimson Oars.
We're the Crimson Oars.
threatening us? We're veterans of many battles. Who are you? Well, we were just leaving. Yes, oars. We go to the docks.
I've killed hundreds. You're just a number.
So you do not fear them at all?
I think of it more as my desire to leave them far exceeds the fear I possess of them.
You think the Grey Wardens will give you safe harbor once all this is done? Surely you are not so naive.
I am willing to take my chances.
And if you are wrong?
Then I will be dead. One does not do what I do and fear death so very greatly.
There are fates worse than death.
And one of them is being unable to choose which master you serve. Trust me, my dear, I am well pleased with my current direction.
A little bird told me one of Logan's friends had an accident. Terribly unfortunate. You might want to look in the chest behind me. There might be something of interest.
Oh, there might be.
Find everything you need? Payment? Oh, just make sure you... No.
Okay, what are these other twos? Canary merchants. Wow. Weird. Alright. Let's go talk to the Sarge. And then I think we're gonna head to the next location. No, we're going to do something else.
Edwina sends her thanks for getting rid of the Crimson Oars. Mind you, she's disappointed there was no fighting. Here's payment.
Here's payment. Anything else?
I have something for you.
No, you don't. Don't lie to me. He lied to me. Anyway. Refugees, Civil War. Village of Haven. So we're heading actually to Callahan Dock, so we're actually going to hit all of these, so. And we get into a fight immediately. Cool. Abomination.
Lovely.
He's dead, Jim. 3, 2, 1. There it is. Renaud. Renaud's plea. Oh, okay. Well, that's a major initiative. Nice. I was about to say, are we getting another encounter immediately after an encounter? I've never had that before. No, we did not. We actually got to where we were heading for. Interesting. Ow!
Off I go.
Oh, another battle it is.
Remind me to go to camp.
Off I go. On it.
I am ready.
Right.
Sadly not.
Make it quick.
Make it quick.
I'm afraid not.
How did I know that was going to be the response? Oh wait, because it always is that response. Oh, I'd rather not. To the camp. Yeah, we need better armor, especially since we're leading the charge in basically everything we're doing. We're about to get probably the coolest armor in the game. Well, we've already had it, but we're about to be putting on the coolest armor in the game.
You and your friends are formidable folk, indeed. It's good. I'm sure.
You and your friends are formidable folk. Yes. Yes, we are. Zevron. Keep Duncan's. Get rid of that, get rid of that. I think I'll actually give that to Zevron as well. We don't care about that. The Helm of Honolith is just so much better. Like, here's what we look like. But, like, the Helm of Honolith is just significantly better. think I'm gonna get Zevron's attack up a little bit as we go, but we just significantly increased our armor and shit. Yeah, we're good. Gather our party forth!
Yes.
Indeed.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. Refugees, please. Refugees. Refugees.
Of course.
Switch offhand. Yeah, that +2 damage just makes the Thorn of the Dead God so good. Wolves frequent this area. Yeah, I believe it. Wolves frequent the area. Oh, whoa. It happens. Alright, Lucy. Lucius is my wolf.
Maker.
I await your command.
Oh, thank you, Maker. Thank you, thank you. Oh, thank you, Maker. Oh, thank you, Maker. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
I thought we were done for certain.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nailed it. Nice. Now we take care of the Civil War. Lucius likes it when I rub his ears.
What shall we do here?
A bear scar.
Of course.
a Drakern.
Run while you can.
We killed a Drakern. It's like a dragon, but it's a Drakern. Yes, we got a Draken skill.
Lovely.
Continue our way to the Civil War. And we'll go to Callanhead Docks.
Get your horses off Ben Telman's land. We won't Ben Needle Logain.
Logain is the regent. He demands your...
We're not Orlesian lick-spittles. We owe no man our allegiance. Leave!
Take their lands by force, men. Regent's orders.
Dear me, what's all
Well, that's what you call easy.
We showed those Logain upstarts.
Well, that was easy. Oh, we took care of the Civil War. Okay, we're gonna look through the tower one more time for this stupid journal I can't find.
What business would the mighty Grey Wardens have with a man like me? Oh? What was this about? I worried this might happen. I hoped it wouldn't be you who came for me. I have no choice.
Dear me, what's all the fuss? And so I shall. As you desire.
Glorious again.
That's the landmark boat. We're gonna have to go into the Shady Princess or whatever.
That's the point. We could all be figments of someone else's imagination. Just players in a play.
Take this. You've earned it.
Thank you.
Exactly. You, I, everything. All a dream. But whose dream? And for whose amusement? Some being of cosmic power. Sublime, enlightened beings. Cosmic power? What, you're serious? They thought of all this grit, all the war. They bloody thought of boils. I got a boil the size of your nose on my big toe, and some beings are enjoying this. Disturbed, sick bastards, if you ask me. Ahem. I still maintain more in luck than that. If I ever come across one of them, I'll give them a what for.
I've never heard this conversation. I think they're just poking fun at the fact that it's like, what if we're like inside a video game and like there's some overlords just watching and playing and they take enjoyment out of us? Like, I've never heard that conversation before. It's too funny in my opinion. Like, huh. Nice. Alright. Here you go, Lorana.
Yes?
Yes.
No, I can't believe this. I won't.
Alright, goodbye, Lorana. Cool. He killed Waylon. Good job, Zephyron. You've only done 5% damage. Wynn has done 1% of damage.
Make her restful soul. Templar and maid, who gave their lives.
Hello, Keister.
Welcome back, youngster. Looking to go across to the tower? Gregor came by, said I could have Lissy back. He seemed sad and tired. Off we go.
Off we go then. There you are, sir. Your boat ride. Almost 1,000 kills, though. Robes don't help as much as you would expect against swords.
You really killed all? I'm sure you need
I
supplies
did.
after that.
It's right, sir. I want to make sure I didn't miss anything here I want. I mean, I do want that, but we can't have it. Anything here I care about? No. 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 I need toxin extracts. For reasons. Nothing here we care about. Nothing there we care about. Nothing there we care about. It's 100% in this tower. We are going to go room by room until we find it. We will advance the Morrigan plot. I swear it. Well, I can't swear it because, well, there's only so much we can do. I don't think there's any more summoning for us. I think there might be. Let's see. I'm sure there's a way to summon things. Actually, yeah, there's probably a... Summoning the fourth. Let's look this up because I've never actually done it. It's an Easter egg. Okay, so. Touch the summoning. Now we need the tome of spirit personages. Then we need the Rotherham's Uncommon Calling. Then we need the Magus Gorvis. Now we need Elveron's Grande Bestiary. And then we need the Table Carving spot. Then we need the Spiritorium Etherealis. Magus Gorvis, and then Novice Phylactery. Cool.
Oh, this is rather awkward, what? I'm not supposed to be here. Not right at all. Oh, this is rather awkward, what? I'm not supposed to be here. Not right at all.
Arl Foreshadow. So that's an Easter egg. Yay! Funnily enough, according to them, or according to the wiki, it's almost like, so you're supposed to steal from each of the summons you do, which we didn't. But according to the wiki, it's like all the items you could steal, at least from this guy, because you get a random item out of a huge list. They're like, it's almost like he was getting ready for Dragon Age Inquisition. Which is interesting to me, at least.
Oh, it's you! You saved the circle. I'd kiss your feet if you didn't look as though you'd kill me if I did that. You'll settle for a handshake, won't you? Maybe a kiss on the forehead, eh?
Handshake, yes. Kiss, no.
I suppose we feel the same way then. Might not seem like much coming from me, but I appreciate what you've done for us.
Cool. We're gonna keep going up the tower. Just to see if it's like just beyond here. Because it should be pointing me directly to where this is located. But it's not. It's where we fought Sloth. My teeth hurt. I don't know why. Well, the good news is I have a dentist's appointment tomorrow. So hopefully they'll be like, oh, here's why.
Perhaps I could have a try at that. No, I think not.
Yeah, this is the Templars' quarters. Wouldn't be in the Templars' quarters. No, this is where Sloth was. Yeah, because now we're at the top. Let's see. It looks like A lot of people have had issues. Huh. Let's see. Not in this. Yeah, nope. Ugh. It should be there, but it is not. I have been flummoxed. Oh well. I mean, we got a couple of items we needed anyway for quest-related things, so I'll take it. But we have been flummoxed. Not much we can do about it, unfortunately, but... I think the issue is we picked the lock before we were told to go search for it. And it was either in there and we gave it to Morrigan, or it was not in there. Actually, I could probably pull up the video right now. Let's see. Here's the circle tower. It's the Bewitched Templar, which is hello, emotive. Go back a little teeny bit. Hold on. We're looking for something. You missed a little bit. I mean, about an hour and 34 minutes. Does that answer your question? Cupcake. Cupcake. Alright, so we are on the 3rd floor. That looks like the 3rd floor as well, so I'll go back a bit more. Yeah, this the 3rd floor. We want the 2nd floor. Back a bit more. Sorry, I'm trying to navigate this and navigate that video at the same time. I just gotta know. Did I screw up? I mean, I probably did, unintentionally. Yeah, just a bit more then. I think we found where it was. Yes. That's the floor we want. Alright, let's see exactly what we did. Almost to Irving's room. We got a couple fights. Because just flat out, it's supposed to be right here.
Are we in a hurry?
Ask away.
It's glitched. Alright. Let's see what the video officially states. We're about to walk into Irving's room. Everything is shiny. We unlock one chest. We picked it up. We 100% picked it up. But we don't have it. %, it was picked up.
All out and walk.
But we must have given it to somebody. We must have given it. I don't know. I'd have to rewatch the entire video. Like the second half of that video to see what I did with it. And I just don't want to right now. Or ever. There's a chance I threw it away. There's a big chance I actually threw it away, actually. Now that I think about it. I mean, all it does is screw with the lore, but whatever.
I'm sure you need supplies.
It truly would be awful, but 'tis my luck. The luck of the Irish. Wait, I'm Italian though.
Are you sure I can't interest you in this hat? Pip, I'm sure.
In your hat? I would love your hat, bottom. I would love to buy both of those, but maybe later. Yes, Olaf's prized cheese knife.
I await your command. So, full of questions, are you?
Yeah. I think it's a GG rip on trying to get her stuff. Oh well.
Yes.
Indeed.
Yes.
All we would have done was find out that Flemeth's plan is to essentially transform is that she was raising Morrigan in order to transfer her soul into Morrigan's body. That's how she has lived forever. So Morrigan asks us to go and find Mother's real grimoire, and when you go and confront Flemish, she transforms into a dragon. And you kill the dragon.
Have coin, stranger? Fine weapon and arms, dwarven made.
That's about all we're missing.
Where are we? Now, before I even have.
We got a scale point. Daddy-o. So once we finish Haven and everything, we'll be halfway done with the base game. We'll still have the DLC we have to do.
What are you doing in Haven? There's nothing for you here. No, you do not. I would have been informed if someone was expecting a visitor. Who? Perhaps revered Father Eirik will know of whom you speak. Unfortunately, he's ministering to the villagers at the moment and cannot be disturbed.
A revered father, huh? That's new. I wonder what this means.
It's always been thus in Haven. We do not question tradition.
We do not question tradition.
You may trade for supplies at the shop if you wish. Then I suggest you and your companions leave.
Did it just get a lot colder, or is it just me?
They are hiding something. 'Tis obvious, is it not?
Ah, quiet, insular communities. There's always something nasty going on behind closed doors.
He looks
I
so
hope
happy.
It involves chains. I hope they ask me to join in.
Zevron gets very excited when there are chains involved. Because as you know what they say, whips and chains excite me. Well, him. He's just like, oh, whips? Oh.
Perhaps I could have a try at that. I'm afraid not.
Yeah, I didn't think so. I
Perhaps
bet you
I could
can't.
have a try at that.
Oh, he did. I lied. He did it. This altar appears to have been used recently. A pool of blood remains running off over the sides of dark rivulets.
Used for food preparation, perhaps?
Does meat bleed that much?
I'm just trying to be optimistic. The other explanation is slightly more disturbing.
I wonder. The crows often made sacrifices of blood, and it gave them uncanny abilities.
That is human blood.
How do you know?
I just do. I also know that no one can lose that much blood and live.
And live.
Come, Bonnie Lynn. Tell us where you've been. Chasing rabbits around the town. Come, Bonnie Lynn. Tell us where you've been. Come, Bonnie Lynn. We've a bed to put you in. It is soft, it is warm. It will shelter from the storm. Come, Bonnie Lynn. We've a bed to put you in. Dear Bonnie Lynn. Sleeps the peaceful crib within. A mossy stone, a finger bone. No one knows but Lynn alone. Dear Bonnie Lynn. Sleeps the peaceful crib within.
Come, Bonnie Lynn. Lest it gets the hose again.
Such sinister glares do you a disservice, dear Morgan. Yours should be a face that smiles.
Do tell.
Perhaps that is not surprising, considering you have lived such a sheltered life. Were you a woman of the city, you would be accustomed to men showering you with praise and gifts.
I know as much of men as I need to. I know when one is indulging in pointless flattery, for instance.
It is flattery only if I exaggerate the truth to please you. I am but stating a simple fact.
Tell me, does this work on other women?
I think any woman would like to hear the truth of how her beauty affects a man. Do you not?
I think that sort of manure is best reserved for farming.
Ah, one day you will realize
She just said
that
it's
you have wasted
horse
your
shit.
youth and beauty on bitterness and suspicion. Mark my words.
Remind me to bring you along if we go sailing. The hot air will prove useful.
She's telling him he's blowing it out of his ass. Oh, you missed it. Also, Alistair asked a very poignant question. We went into a brothel, and he's just like, why is it called a brothel? They do not even serve broth here.
Tis a quiet enough village. Looks can be deceiving, of course.
I mean, it's a fair question. Why is it called a brothel if they don't serve broth? Then again, why is it called a submarine shop? You can't even buy subs.
We have nothing you'd want. Please go.
All you get are stupid sandwiches. Like, I went to a sub shop. I want to buy me a nuclear sub.
It cannot be done.
Oh, okay.
Who are you? You're not from Haven.
Why does everyone tell me that? Like, I don't already know.
We don't get very many visitors.
I'd like to trade.
I don't have much, but I suppose you can take a look.
I am wearing my controller like a hat. It is weird and hurts. I take it off. Ah. Ooh, choke me, daddy. I mean, what? I didn't say that out loud.
What are you doing? That's private. You're back? No, I've never heard that name. How would you describe the place you know only as home? I think that is for the best.
Should we try to go into his back room? Or do you think that would not be for the best?
Couldn't we all just get along? No?
It's a dead body!
Lovely. Oh, well. Another foe fallen, is it?
He was one of Arl Eamon's knights!
Perhaps I could have a try at that.
Nope. Didn't think so.
All complete.
I'm impressed. Zevran opened something. As you can see, my opinion of Zevran's skills are very minimal. At best.
Danger approaching.
My, they're all so eager.
All right.
I'll be honest, I've never done this peacefully. I don't even know if you can. I've just always walked back there and gotten into a fight. Every single time. Without fail. I didn't remember until I did it. And then I did it and I remembered.
My, they're all so eager, aren't they? And so I shall.
I mean, it's a cult, so who cares, right? I pinched Lucius's ear. He was just
We
like,
are blessed beyond measure. We are chosen by the holy and beloved to be her guardians. This sacred duty is given to us alone. Rejoice, my brethren, and prepare your hearts to receive her. Lift up your voices and despair not, for she will raise her faithful servants to glory when her... Ah, welcome. I heard we had a visitor wandering about the village. I trust you've enjoyed your time in Haven so far?
Your people aren't very welcoming.
What sort of welcome do you expect when you break into our homes and kill one of us? You see, this is why we do not like visitors. They are not like us. They will do us harm if we let them. We don't owe you any explanations for our actions. We have a sacred duty. Failure to protect her would be a greater sin. All will be forgiven.
What's now?
My, they're all
Shall we compete for points?
Of course. So I shall. All well. Another foe fallen, is it?
Must you? I knew it would be.
I was surprised that he opened that. A poorly hidden wall, eh? Or door, I should say.
Who are you? They sent you to finish it. You don't know how glad I am to see someone who isn't from this village. The leg's not doing so well, and I can't feel my foot.
The leg is wounded, but that will heal in time. The foot may have to come off.
I thought you might say that. But if the foot goes, it goes. There are more important things than an old man's feet. I don't have time to rest now. I'm so close. The urn is just up that mountain. The Arl is sick. Will he live? Politics never did anyone any good.
Politics.
The Arl is a noble soul. But the ashes will surely cure him. Haven lies in the shadow of the mountain that holds the urn. There is an old temple there built to protect it. The door is always locked, but I know what that key is. Eirik wears a medallion that opens the temple door. I've seen what he does with it. Yes, that is your key. Take me to the mountainside and I will show you. It is not that far, and will you let me lean on you? For the urn, any pain is worth enduring. That's wise. There are many more villagers than the ones you've already dealt with.
That's wise. No, I mostly just want to steal.
It is done.
Okay, now I'm ready.
Ah, you're back. Well? Waylon? What about him? Oh, poor Waylon. I should never have dragged you into this. Make take you into his hands, my boy. He believed in me, even when I lost faith in myself. I will honor his memory. Was there something else you wanted to say? All right. What is on your mind? Yes, of course. How could I forget? Eirik said they were ambushed, some killed, a few brought back to Haven to be questioned. He was so self-righteous about it, so smug. He seemed pleased that he had tortured and murdered these men. Good. Eirik and his fellows were a blemish in the Maker's sight. If the Maker would even deign to look upon this world, that is. Let's just talk about something else now, shall we? Well, it wasn't exactly what I expected it to be. I do not know. When the Chantry was established, it was decided that only female priests would ever be ordained. It is possible that the villagers, the disciples of Andraste, predate the Chantry and so have no knowledge of the Chantry's rules. They call themselves the disciples of Andraste. They are very, very devoted. One could say fanatically so. They must be here to protect the urn, but they speak of Andraste as though she was still alive. I'm old enough to know that anything is possible, child. Was there something else you wanted to discuss? So run along and get that... Yes, that is your key.
Daddy-o. 453 kills. 49% of all damage dealt, which is almost 100,000 damage on us. So we've dealt a total of like 200,000 damage total. Cupcake. For someone who's injured, he can walk fairly fine.
Here we are. Give me the medallion, and let's see if I remember. Yes, you see, it can be manipulated, just like this. And there. A key to open the way. There are very few keys like this left in the world, but I have seen some. When you find the right combination, it just feels right. It is hard to explain. Now, let's see if we can open this door. There should be a place to insert this.
Insert it, Daddy.
seen this hall in all its splendor, as it was meant to be. Still, sweep away the ice and the snow, and traces of beauty remain. I'm sorry, what? I was a little distracted, I apologize. These carvings were created just after Andraste's death, and they may reveal things about her life that we do not yet know. I think I need more time to study these statues and carvings. I could not keep up with you with my injuries. I should be safe. I don't think there are any villagers here.
I'm waiting for like an arrow to come and just dish right through his head.
My destiny was only to lead you to the urn. It was designed to protect the urn from those who would steal it or do harm to it, namely the Tevinter Imperium. I'm not sure. The legends were never very specific on that point. Only the faithful shall lay eyes on the sacred ashes. Death and misfortune await the unbeliever. The Maker's gaze has fallen on Andraste's final resting place. He weeps for his beloved, and his wrath at her betrayers endures. That is what the legend says, and the Maker may indeed watch this place. Read between the lines, however, and you'll understand that it is merely a simple truth draped in hyperbole and metaphor. After all, no one wants to hear Willie toiled for many a year to perfect the curious mechanisms that would send a sharpened spike up the arse of the unwary intruder.
Up the arse of an
I think
unwary
my decision to
intruder.
stay here was the best one, don't you? I'll be right here if you need me. Now I need something to write on.
Oh, yes, Daddy. See, the only thing I dislike about this game is the fact that this hall, this exact layout of this hall, we will see again later. Like, it just won't be ice and snow, and certain doors will not be locked and blocked off, but we will see this exact same layout.
Let's see. Ah! Oh. Oh.
The general layout, the layout will be the same. The aesthetic will be different. And some of the doors and stuff will be blocked or not blocked. It's one of those, if I didn't say anything and you'd never seen this before, you would not notice.
I'm afraid not. No, I think not.
No, I think not.
Couldn't we all just get along? No, of course.
That's a Brontosaurus. I'm a Stegosaurus.
That's so.
Oh. My butthole was almost buttholed. That's right, you heard me. My butthole was almost buttholed.
Oh look, some more fun to be had. It cannot be done.
So I shall. Of course. As you
The Black Pearl! The owner of the Black Pearl. Captain Jack Sparrow.
Here I am.
Goodbye.
lovely.
Oh look, somehow Brother Genitivi is still alive.
Complete.
Perhaps I could have a try at that.
I have no idea what you're talking about. I know. But I don't know what song.
I have done it.
The Holy Brazzers. Wait, that might not be correct. Or is it correct?
As you desire. Dear me, what's all the fuss? And so I shall. Love me.
That's a lot of blood.
So there's a trap right here. Hey Zephyron, is there a trap right here? Yes. Hey Alistair, is there a trap right here? Yes, there was.
Of course.
This really gets the blood boiling.
I love the screams at the dying of the damned.
Cannot be done.
I am afraid not.
Down you go.
Could they screech any louder though? Like, I don't think they heard them back in like October. That doesn't even make sense! Good.
Oh, I see. Oh, is that right?
And there goes his head. We've been cutting off heads. Oh yeah, we did sleep with a woman in the brothel. That was another thing you missed.
Trade her to the Imperium.
Yep, we slept with a woman. We were all nakies and we gave her pleasured moans. Yep. You'll just have to rewatch the first hour and 34 minutes.
How lovely. Of course.
I hate it when I accidentally undo my power-ups. Happens way too frequently, to be honest.
Couldn't we all just get along?
No.
No.
We keep getting hit with a misdirection hex, which means we were essentially hit with pocket sand. Which means we're just gonna miss literally every shot we take. Fine, don't give me free shit, old man. I'll just kill you.
Dear me, what's all the fuss? Lovely. As you desire. Lovely.
Another religious figure. Are we to be taught the entire history of Andraste now?
Yes. Pocket sand. The wormling layer. Ba-da-da-da-da. God damn it, I did it again.
Wipe them out.
Too easy.
What I should do is this. Ah. Excellent. Oh. All those people we killed. Meh.
Dear me, what's all the fuss? So I shall. I can't go on at this food pace. Lovely, as you desire.
I really wish, like, the spoils from dead bodies would come out faster instead of just making me wait to be like, do I get to collect any free things? No? Oh, okay. And then come back 10 minutes later. And they're just like, why, yes. Dragonlings! They're like dragons, but chinglings. See? See? What was I saying? We fucking walk away. Stupid. Anyway. As usually. Exactly.
As you
Let's level up Moragon. Give her more magic. All right, let's cast. Telekinetic weapons. Ice weapons. Oh, I can only have one or the other. Telekinetic then. Three, two, one.
Oh?
Your wish?
My weapon is telekinetic. It can read my thoughts.
Yes?
No, I think not.
No. I think not.
It cannot be done.
Okay. It cannot be done. No, I think not. Oh.
And so I shall.
Two paths. Let's go down this path first.
Well, all right. And so I shall. What's this?
Dragon filth. That's just a nice way of saying dragon shit. Oh, has everyone died again?
Here I am.
Well, he did kind of just die. I did explain what happens when you die and everything and other stuff well earlier, so... Another reason to go back and watch. If you didn't already have enough. Only 103% though? That's kind of a low number, don't you think?
Dear me, what's all the fuss?
Oh, by the way, I posted another bother video.
Of course. What a mess. Oh, now this is interesting. Well, all right.
Let's go the other way. That looks like the correct way. I bet you can't guess what it is, though. Without looking.
We've seen them. Yes, I think these cabins are going up.
Oh, no, this is the correct way. Whatever. We'll finish this right here.
Couldn't we all just get along? No? So I should.
I like what? No, wait, I was right.
My word!
No, I don't. Not at all. I mean, it was cold pizza and cold pineapple. It wasn't grilled pineapple or cooked or anything, so it's totally different. Oh, I didn't mind it. Like, I could just taste, it just tasted like pineapple and pizza. You know, it didn't change anything about it. It was just pineapple and pizza. It wasn't like a pineapple pizza. You know? See this? It's an infuser. Anyone know what's infused with? Pineapple. So now my water tastes like pineapple. Though I was kind of disappointed that before I even finished drinking the water, like, you kind of have to let the water soak in it for quite a while, though. At least in my opinion. That or pineapple's just such a subtle such a subtle flavor. Like, I started tasting it more like an hour or two after it's sitting in there, but just immediately I was just like, nah, it's nothing. I specifically went out and bought pineapple for this video.
Be wary. Run while you can.
I've never tried to infuse water myself. That's the thing. This was a first for me.
Your direction?
All complete.
Ask away.
And so I shall. You're all right. How delightful!
Okay.
Stop! You will go no further! You do not have the right to demand my name. You have defiled our temple. You have spilled the blood of the faithful and slaughtered our young. No more. You will tell me now, intruder, why you have done all this. Why have you come here? You did this all for an ancient relic. Know this, stranger. The prophet Andraste has overcome death itself, and has returned to her faithful in a form more radiant than you can imagine. Not even the Tevinter Imperium could hope to slay her now. What hope do you have? They are still within this temple, but why do we need ashes when we serve the risen Andraste in all her glory? So, you are after the ashes? Perhaps there is a way for you to make up for your desecration of our home and temple. It may be because I believe in second chances. All of us stumble through the darkness before being found and shown the light. Perhaps, through Andraste's mercy, her greatest enemy will become her greatest champion. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Father Colgrim. I lead the disciples of Andraste. The ashes you seek reside atop this mountain, watched by an immortal guardian who refuses to accept the truth of the risen lady. Now the ashes prevent Holy Andraste from fully realizing her new form. They are a remnant of her past incarnation, and she cannot move on as long as they exist.
She cannot move on!
To arms, my brethren! Andraste will grant us victory!
Oh, great. I wanted to...
Let's have at it!
And we somehow still ended up going the right way. We tried to go the wrong way like 4 times, and we ended up going the right way each. Oh well. And now we go back again. Hurrah, hurrah. And now we're going back again. Hurrah, hurrah. And now we are going back down to the other place that we thought was wrong, because it ended up being the right way that we wanted to go. Bop, 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 bop. La dun da dun da dun da dun. Ah, yeah, we should have gone up here earlier.
Get along. No. Of course. And so I shall. Oh, is that right?
Okay, so we got a new thing. Life drinker, only a blood mage can use it though. Ring of faith, only a mage can use it though. A silver ring, don't care about it. Oh, well, we don't have a blood mage because, well, it's just such a pain sometimes to what's the word I'm looking for? To balance some of these abilities and skill trees. Like, for instance, Reaver for warriors and Blood Mage for mages are kind of a pain in the ass to handle, because to use their specific abilities and magic, it costs your health. So you have to balance your health on top of, you know, how much damage the enemies are doing to how much damage you're dealing. And just figure out, you know, when it's time to stop, when time to move around. And of course, you also have to manage the fact that if you give it to your friends, like if I make, fucking Alistair, a Reaver, I have to keep an eye on his health. Or if I make Morrigan a Blood Mage, I gotta keep an eye on her health so that she doesn't kill herself casting magic. It's kind of a pain in the ass, personally. But, whatever. Hello, welcome back, Emotive. We slated the more dragons. And peoples. And I scritchy the kitty. Scritch, 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 scritch. So one thing you're not actually seeing in this game that you would see if I was on a brand new save file is,
And so I shall.
Oops. Whenever you see me, I can't show it right now. I'll show it as soon as Zevron or somebody else grows a level. I have every single class specification unlocked because I've beaten this on other save files. So because of that, I don't have to do special things to unlock it. Like Father Colgrim, who we just killed, is how you learn the Reaver class from him. You learn Duelist from Isabella. You learn spiritual healing from Wynn. You learn shape-shifting from Morrigan. You learn Templar from Alistair. You learn Assassin from Zevron. You learn Bard from... yeah. Just all these things. Are we feeling cocky? I'm feeling cocky. Well, that's one down. We almost died. No, Alistair got the cool kill. No. Damn. Oh, it's dead. Yahtzee. That kill is so cool. There's only 3 times you get a chance to kill a dragon in this game, and that was one of them. Flemeth's mother is one of them.
I got your belly.
I got Lucius's belly. So one more chance for us to get the cool. I was hoping that Alistair would die.
Bid you welcome, pilgrim. I am the Guardian, the protector of the Urn of Sacred Ashes. I have waited years for this. You are the first to arrive in a very long time. It has been my duty, my life, to protect the urn and prepare the way for the faithful who come to revere Andraste. For years beyond counting have I been here, and shall I remain until my task is done and the Imperium has crumbled into the sea. I do not know, and I do not question. When my brethren and I carried Andraste from Tevinter to this sanctuary, we vowed to forever revere her memory and guard her. I have watched generations of my brethren take up the mantle of their fathers. For centuries they did this, unwavering, joyful in their appointed task. But now they have lost their way. They have forgotten Andraste and their promise. I am all that remains of the first disciples. I swore I would protect the urn as long as I lived, and I have lived a very long time. Did anyone really know her, save the Maker? She would sometimes spend weeks alone in meditation, often without food or water.
I don't think so. Why?
I cannot express in words my love for Andraste.
Why? What do you think is different?
Seek her out for yourself. Everyone must. I made a vow to Andraste and to the Maker. My life is tied to the ashes. As long as they remain, so will I. You already know that the urn contains the remains of the prophet Andraste. What else is there to tell? No. Our Andraste has gone to the Maker's side. She will not return. The dragon is a fearsome creature, and they must have seen her as an alternative to the absent Maker and his silent Andraste. A true believer would not require audacious displays of power. It began with the ancestor of the one known as Colgrim. He saw himself as a new prophet, preaching the rebirth. Some disagreed with him. I heard their cries of pain and loss, which were quickly silenced. The Maker will sit in judgment of them, When the time comes, you have come to honor Andraste, and you shall, if you prove yourself worthy. Still, you must prove yourself worthy. It is not my place to decide your worthiness. The gauntlet does that.
I got your toesies.
If you are found worthy, you will see the urn
I got 'em.
and be allowed to take a small
I got your toe
pinch of the
beans.
ashes for yourself. If not, before you go, there is something I must ask. I see that the path that led you here was not easy. There is suffering in your past, your suffering, and the suffering of others. Tamlin was one of your tribe, a blood brother. You left him in the ruins, left him to his fate. Tell me, Pilgrim, did you fail Tamlin? Thank you. That is all I wish to know.
You are too hard on yourself. No one's perfect.
Is there any religion that does not thrive upon guilt, like a glutton at his lunch? No, I thought not.
And now the self-flagellation? Well, that is what comes next in these things, no?
Yes, the self-flagellations.
Alistair, Knight, and Warden. You wonder if things would have been different if you were with Duncan on the battlefield. You could have shielded him from the killing blow. You wonder, don't you, if you should have died and not him.
Yes. If Duncan had been saved and not me, everything would be better. If I just had the chance, maybe I...
And the Antivan elf.
Oh, is it my turn now? Hurrah! I'm so excited.
Many have died at your hand. But is there any you regret more than a woman by the name of...
How do you know about that?
I know much. It is allowed to me. The question stands, however. Do you regret?
Yes, the answer is yes, if that's what you wish to know. I do. Now move on.
And you, Morrigan, Flemeth's daughter, what?
Begone, spirit. I will not play your games.
I will respect your wishes. The way is open.
Begone, spirit.
And may you find what you seek.
Echoes from a shadow realm, whispers of things yet to come. Thought's strange sister dwells in night, is swept away by dawning light. Of what do I speak? Echoes from a shadow realm, whispers of things yet to come. Thought's strange sister dwells in night, is swept away by dawning light. Of what do I speak? A dream came upon me as my daughter slumbered beneath my heart. It told of her life.
See if you can solve these riddles before I do.
I am sorrow and regret. I am a mother weeping bitter tears for a daughter she could not save.
The smallest lark could carry it, while a strong man might not. Of what do I speak?
Ah, a tune.
Yes, I was Andraste's dearest friend in childhood, and always we would sing. She celebrated the beauty of life, and all who heard her would be filled with joy. They say the Maker himself was moved by Andraste's song, and then she sang no more of simple things.
An eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth. The debt of blood must be paid in full. Of what do I speak?
Vengeance!
Yes, my husband Hissarion would have chosen a quick death for Andraste. I made him swear that she would die publicly with her war leaders, that all would know the Imperium's strength. I am justice. I am vengeance. Blood can only be repaid in blood.
I'd neither a guest nor a trespasser be. In this place I belong, that belongs also to me. Of what do I speak? I'd neither a guest nor a trespasser be. In this place I belong, that belongs also to me. Of what do I speak? It was my dream for the people to have a home of their own, where we would have no masters but ourselves. The enemy of my enemy is my friend, and thus we followed Andraste against the Imperium. But she was betrayed, and so were we.
A poison of the soul, passion's cruel counterpart. From love she grows, till love lies slain. Of what do I speak? Yes, jealousy drove me to betrayal. I was the greatest general of the Alemanni, but beside her I was nothing. Hundreds fell before her on bended knee. They loved her, as did the Maker. I loved her too. But what man can compare with a god?
The bones of the world stretched towards the sky's embrace, veiled in white, like a bride greeting her groom. Of what do I speak? That is not of what I speak.
Now, what's all this?
Rip. Well, guess we don't get to hear his thing. Thought it was clouds.
No man has seen it, but all men know it. Lighter than air, sharper than any sword. Comes from nothing, but will fell the strongest armies. Of what do I speak? No man has seen it, but all men know it. Lighter than air, sharper than any sword. Comes from nothing, but will fell the strongest armies. Of what do I speak?
Hunger, right?
Yes. Hunger was the weapon used against the wicked men of the Tevinter Imperium. The Maker kindled the sun's flame, scorching the land. Their crops failed, and their armies could not march. Then he opened the heavens and bade the waters flow, and washed away their filth. I am Cather, disciple of Andraste and commander of her armies. I saw these things done, and knew the Makers smiled on us.
She wields the broken sword, and separates true kings from tyrants. Of what do I speak? She wields the broken sword, and separates true kings from tyrants. Of what do I speak?
Wields the broken sword. Kings from tyrants. Mercy?
Yes.
Okay.
I could not bear the sight of Andraste's suffering, and mercy bade me end her life. I am the penitent sinner, who shows compassion as he hopes compassion will be shown to him.
It's so cold here, sister. Do you feel it? The chill eats at my bones. You think, this cannot be Tamlin. Tamlin is gone. He is only footsteps in the dust. I am Tamlin, and yet I am not. I am part of the Gauntlet, and part of you. Some things lost can never be found. Some mistakes never unmade. Those that survive must go on living. You have suffered enough, thinking that you could have done something. It is time to leave that behind. Take this. It is nothing compared to the crafts of our fathers, but it should serve you well. I wish you well, my friend. We will not meet again.
It's really quite interesting if you can, like, just play this game essentially, like, several different times, you know, once as an elf from the Dalish, once as an elf from the Alienage, once as a human servant, once as a human noble, once as a dwarf castless, and once as dwarf nobility, and then of course once as a mage.
Dear me, what's all
See,
the
we are not
fuss?
I have slain Daddy. I slew Daddy. The experiences are different in that it has a different intro, and then when you get to your appointed area in which, you know, for instance, as a Dalish elf, when we get to the Dalish tribe, we will have different conversations because we are of the Dalish. If you were a dwarven noble, actually, all the issues happening in Orzammar, you would have been a part of it and everything. It's just, all the issues going on in this game are all completely connected to the different ways you can start the game. Not that your character started it.
I don't think it's solid enough to stand on, but it's a start. My love?
That's it! That's an actual bridge.
Why don't we just get one person across and go from there?
What shall we do?
My love?
Okay. Also a little more than Dusty So Slam. Cast out the trappings and cloak yourself in the spirit. So strip.
You have been through the trials of the gauntlet. You have walked the path of Andraste.
Booty!
And like her, you have been cleansed. You have proven yourself worthy, pilgrim. Approach the sacred ashes.
Do we need a funky booty emote?
I didn't think anyone could succeed in finding Andraste's final resting place. But here she is.
Nah, just put it on Discord.
Really?
Nice vase. I should get one for my house.
Nice vase. Alright.
I'm afraid not.
It cannot be done.
No, I think not. I'm afraid not.
Right. What's funny is I usually don't slay that dragon until the very end of the game. Yeah. That orange funky heart too.
Welcome back. You were gone for quite some time. Well, did you find it? Is that? There's some dust on. No, that's not dust. Oh, Maker, I am not worthy to look upon. What was it like? Coming to the urn, I mean.
It's just a stone flask with a burnt woman inside.
You are a very fortunate person. And so am I. Perhaps my research will not seem so much like blasphemy to the Chantry now. We must organize an expedition. There is so much history here, it must be studied. And pilgrims should be allowed to come to the urn.
And eventually, it shall be exploited by the rich and the powerful, as these things usually are.
I must return home. I have much to do. If you ever find yourself in Denerim, please visit me. I am not a rich man, but I have a small collection of interesting artifacts, and I do owe you a reward for coming to my rescue. I hope to see you soon, my friend.
Goodbye, my friend. Au contraire, mon frère. And yeah. I want to go to Redcliffe Village first because I want to see if I missed a backpack upgrade. So we will go visit the smithy. And then we will save the Arl. And I think that's where we'll call it tonight. Because anything else will be just jumping into the next story bit. We'll do a bit of exploring around Denerim first, I think. But other than that, we have to choose if we're going to go do Orzammar or if we want to go do the Dalish. Dwarves or elves? Make your decision.
Blessed are the peacekeepers. The deep dark. Before dawn's first light. The deep dark before dawn.
Is done.
Who would you like to see first? Dwarves or elves? Both of which... dwarves is longer, if I remember correctly. But I don't fully remember. Yeah, I believe dwarves is longer than elves.
You're welcome here, friend.
You're welcome here, friend. Wow, look how close we were to full. 99. Yes, Lucius, you're raising your hand. Yes? Nope, that's your tail, not your hand. Are you having a good dream? He is so lazy right now.
Braska.
Indeed.
Wait, does she not have lockpicking? Oh no, here it is. Please ignore the naked woman behind us. She's crazy! You still haven't answered my question about if... I was asking you, next week, what should we do first? Elves or dwarves? Ah, that makes sense. Kind of figured. So as you remember, we will have two decisions in this, by the way. As you saw, our first decision was mage or paladin, and we chose mage. Next one, we're gonna have Dalish or something else. I could tell you what the something else is, or we could wait and see. And of course, that also means dwarves or something else.
Say the word.
I finished.
Swear to God, there were locked things in here we couldn't get to. Why are you going to die? Because we're watching a woman run around in a loincloth? That's not where we want to go. Because it's distracting? Ah, I see. La da da da.
What's next?
Alright, we can get rid of that. 3, 4, 5, 6. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I don't care about the ice bolts, to be honest. Now we turn this on. Now that we have raided the vault, to be honest, I could just leave, sell everything we have to Bowden, and then come back, but effort.
You return. Might you have news? You have? Wonderful. Let us go at once to Eamon's side and see if the urn's healing powers live up to their reputation. Where am I? Be calm, brother. You have been deathly ill for a very long time. Do you remember nothing?
Tegan? What are you doing here? Where is Isolde?
I am here, my husband.
And Connor? Where is my boy? Where is our son?
He lives, though many others are dead. There is much to tell you, husband.
Husband.
Then it was not a dream.
Much has happened since you fell ill, brother. Some of it will not be easy for you to hear.
Then tell me. I wish to hear all of it.
Six more kills and we'd have a nice 1-1-1-1 though.
This is most troubling. There is much to be done, that is true. But I should first be thankful to those who have done so much. Grey Warden, you have not only saved my life, but kept my family safe as well. I am in your debt. Will you permit me to offer you a reward for your service? I understand, but regardless of your motivations, I feel you are worthy of a reward. I would like to honor your efforts, nothing more. Then allow me to declare you and those traveling with you champions of Redcliffe.
And this is how you get the champion class specification.
In these halls. And for you, Warden, a shield of the same make as those that have been given to our finest knights.
We should speak of Loghain, brother. There is no telling what he will do once he learns of your recovery.
Loghain instigates a civil war even though the Darkspawn are on our very doorstep. Long I have known him. He is a sensible man, one who never desired power.
I was there when he announced he was taking control of the throne, Eamon. He is mad with ambition, I tell you.
Mad indeed. Mad enough to kill Cailan, to attempt to kill myself and destroy my lands. Whatever happened to him, Loghain must be stopped. What's more, we can scarce afford to fight this war to its bitter end. I could unite those opposing Loghain, yes. But not all oppose him. He has some very powerful allies. We have no time to wage a campaign against him. Someone must surrender if Ferelden is to have any chance of fighting the Darkspawn. I will spread word of Loghain's treachery, both here and against the King. But it will be but a claim made without proof. Those claims will give Loghain's allies pause, but we must combine it with a challenge Loghain cannot ignore. We need someone with a stronger claim to the throne than Loghain's daughter, the Queen.
Are you referring to Alistair, brother? Are you certain?
I would not propose such a thing if we had an alternative, but the unthinkable has occurred. Tegan and I have a claim through marriage, but we would seem opportunists no better than Loghain. Alistair's claim is by blood.
And what about me? Does anyone care what I want?
You have a responsibility, Alistair. Without you, Loghain wins. I would have to support him for the sake of Ferelden. Is that what you want?
But I... No, my lord.
I see only one way to proceed. I will call for a landsmeet, a gathering of all of Ferelden's nobility in the city of Denerim. There, Ferelden can decide who shall rule, one way or another. Then the business of fighting our true foe can begin. What say you to that, my friend? I do not wish to proceed without your blessing. That depends. If we cannot get a consensus in the landsmeet for Alistair, we cannot afford to oppose Loghain either. Does that mean Loghain could win? A man who killed his own king, who has gone mad with power? Perhaps. We must see that he does not. Very well. I will send out the word. But before we proceed, I believe there is the matter of the mage, my son's tutor. He still lives, I understand.
He does. He is in the dungeon, brother.
Have him brought here, Tegan. I wish to see him. Jowan, what you have done is not in question. You tried to assassinate me and set into motion a series of events that nearly destroyed everything I cherish. What have you to say in your own defense?
Nothing, my lord. Other than to say I am sorry. I expect no mercy for what I've done.
I see. Grey Warden, have you anything to say on Jowan's behalf? Oh? That is unexpected. And what would you have me do? As the injured party, my ability to see the merciful path is strained. True enough, and wisely said. Jowan, I hereby turn you over to the Tower of the Circle of Magi. May the Maker have mercy on your soul.
Thank you, my lord.
Now, back to the matter of the landsmeet. It will take some time to recall my forces and organize our allies. I would prefer to wait until that is done before calling the landsmeet. In the meantime, I suggest you pursue the remainder of the Grey Warden treaties. We will need all the allies we can get if we are to defeat the Darkspawn Horde.
I don't remember if I said this, but Jowan is your friend in if you are the mage. Mm-hmm. But, yeah, I think we are going to end this right here because when we start back up next week, we're going to do some stuff in Denerim, a couple more side quests, and then jump in and take care of the elves. So, yeah. Thank you, everybody, for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. And until the next time, everybody, stay funky, people.